the US Virgin Island, and I ran across this very, very historical, interesting building. So this nice man has been nice enough to tell us what it's all about.
Hi everybody, I'm a local from the Virgin Islands, one of the best places in the world. This what you're looking at is the Danish West Indies Company building. So they used to do all the trade in the Caribbean from the 1800s to now.
Oh, wow.
So this building has been around since 1819.
Oh.
Yeah, so every year we gotta take care of it, paint it. You know, it's basically one of the central buildings in the Virgin Islands from back in the day.
You said that the building is currently unoccupied.
At this current moment, I think it's occupied by the government.
Okay.
So the retirement system.
Okay.
You know, so all the elders, this is like their office, and then I think it has the people who runs the whole shipyard and all of that. I think it's their office too.
Okay.
But you'd have to double check that part.
Okay. And you said that it was built by the ancestors.
It was built by the locals back in 1819.
Oh.
Yes.
It's
So if you look around, you'll notice all these buildings all around the little walkway all around there. Most of these buildings are basically American artifacts.
Oh, wow. That is beautiful.
When the Danish people sold this place to America, these were one of the things that was here.
Oh.
So it's a beautiful building.
So the Danish were here before
They were here before the Americans.
bought it, and they sold it.
And then they sold the US Virgin Islands to them. You know?
So how is your life here?
Oh, my life is wonderful.
Okay.
You know,
Born here?
I was born on the other island,
Which one?
St. Croix,
Oh, yeah.
which is the next island over.
Okay.
You know, but yes.
Have you lived anywhere else besides?
Of course, I've lived in Minnesota, one of the greatest places on earth. I've lived in Florida, Atlanta, New York, Chicago, Texas, California, Arizona. Oh yes, all over.
So you can really know that this is like the best of the
Oh,
best
I already
here.
know.
And
It's
your
not.
life
It's
is
not.
peaceful.
Some of the flowers and stuff you see here, you won't see anywhere because of the tropical climate. A lot of this stuff you're looking at is medicine, but you won't know unless you go read. Then you find out that most of the flowers and faunas and stuff in the islands, it's really medicine that come with flowers.
It's a very peaceful place.
It's beautiful. If you want to retire, you want to take some time and just enjoy Earth, this is the place to do it.
You like your job working here?
I love my job working anywhere I work. I live to work to take care of my family, so it's the thing to do. If you're living in 24, you take care of your family, you do your work, and smile.
That's right. What kind of food do you eat here?
Oh man, we eat curry chicken, baked chicken. We eat lots of seafood because, as you can see, the ocean is our friend. Yes, lots of seafood.
Because most of the native people who live here, they do look pretty healthy. I don't see too many.
Yeah, because our food is more natural. So we grow a lot of our food. So everybody here pretty much has a little local food thing going on.
Because I don't see some of the issues, should I say that you see in other places.
No.
I didn't see too many of those types of issues.
No, we kind of, you know, we got to take care of our elders. We got to take care of the place. It's what the Lord bless us with. So we got to take care of everything. So certain places, you know, they don't do that. But here, we got to do that because it's paradise.
It is.
People got to come on vacation. So when they come, we want the place to look pretty.
That is beautiful.
Yes.
So what are your, if you don't mind, what are your plans for the future?
Oh man, my plans for the future is basically being the best human I can be and teaching all other humans to let's take care and share this place instead of destroying this place.
That's right.
You know?
So what advice would you give to people who may want to come and move here?
Oh man, if you come here and move here,
possible?
it's possible. All you got to do is plan. You know, a good plan makes everything easier. You got to take in some things like, for instance, you're far from the mainland, so you're not going to get the Walmart and the Targets and all those things. You're basically going to have what we have here, which is basically the basics, and then we kind of dress it up how we want.
Where do you get your food? How do you get your food?
So there are a lot of grocery stores around here. A lot of the food is imported, but like
Okay.
me, as you can see, I have dreads. So that means I'm connected to a farm, and that farm grows 60% of what I eat.
Ooh, beautiful.
Everything. So
beautiful.
yeah, so I'm not really affected by the Caribbean, because you hear people say it's high. It's high if you don't want to plant your own garden.
That's what I was going to ask you. What is the cost of living here?
So cost of living, yeah, it's pretty expensive for like, you can find cheaper places to live, but when you compare what you gain, the peace, you gain nature, you gain so much other stuff that you can't get in other places. So the climate stays the same year round here. You might get a little rain, but it's basically warm.
Okay. So what kind of job would you suggest a person have a job already?
Well,
before they come?
the way America's set up, you can work from home. And if you
That's
work
right.
from home, you could live here.
Or-
If you're smart enough to know how to work
Yeah.
from home, you could live here. Because remember, the money you get when you're making it at home is totally different.
That's
So once you can work from home, you could live here. Here, there aren't a whole lot of jobs, but there are jobs.
What about a retirement? People that are retired.
People who are retired, it's in my mindset, you have everything else here except like the perfect healthcare system.
Okay.
So now, if you're an elder and you come in here, yeah, they could check your blood, they could do, but anything major, you're gonna have to go back to the States where
Okay.
you have your, your doctors and your things that's more
Okay.
set up. But here, what an elder would get here, they would get their life back. So for instance, you eating healthier food, so you have more energy. There's a lot of different ways you could drink teas and things to better help your body. The sun gives you enough vitamin D. So it's one of those places that if you're comfortable with who you are and you don't need a whole bunch of people to power you, it's a blessed place to live.
So they go off to go to the doctor and then come
Yeah,
back.
and then they come back.
How do they, a boat or
A
something?
plane, they catch a plane.
Oh, okay.
American travel, basic American travel, hop on a plane.
Well, if you don't mind, your first name or not, if you don't.
My first name is Ty. Ty, the famous guy.
Everybody, this is the famous guy. Bye for now. God
Bye-bye.
bless you and thank you.
Anytime.
Say